Hello everyone, Scorm's Ghost here and welcome back to Divinity Original Sin. It's been a while, so I thought we'd pick it up exactly where we left off on it. Right here we're with ZixZax at the strange place. Not really sure where it is. Has something to do with time or something, but seems to be like in a void of space. Looks really cool. In the last episode I explored, picked up all that I could. All that seemed to be that is what I needed. So, let's head through the portal now.
Yes! Just as I'd hoped! There she is! There it is! Come, don't delay!
And he's off.
It seems the imp has spotted exactly who and what he'd hoped to find here.
Could it be, milady? The weaver of time? Mother of history? Author of all that has ever been?
Indeed, Sir Imp. As surely as you are he who chronicles all that I weave.
Astounding! Unbelievable! I have so many questions for you, so much to ask, so much to say.
You have brought guests, I see. Strange. Very strange guests.
My reaction exactly, milady. It was their arrival here at the end of time that instigated my finding you. But why? Surely you must know.
This is a question better put to our guests themselves. Tell us, how did you arrive upon this plane?
I think I'll go with option 2. It was a stone. A strange stone that zapped us from where we stood in Riverlawn to this plane among the stars.
A stone? So... it was a stone that caused the great shock of energy that brought you here, and it infused you with new life as well. Is that so?
Yes, that's just what happened. Have you seen it before?
Not like this, no. What happened to you is unique in all my work. Never had I experienced something so contrary to my nature. To weave something I had not seen, had not expected. Life does not simply spring into existence, you see. But yours has. You appeared before me from the moment you came into contact with that stone. Starstone. I now know it to be called.
But, Madam Weaver, how is it possible? Do you not see all? Have you not woven all that is and could ever be into your tapestry?
Like the stones, your guests are a mystery to me. I see them before me in this world, but their likenesses appeared not upon my tapestry until they revived the stone. Source hunters. It would seem that yourselves and Starstone are inextricably linked. Why and how, I cannot say, but I do believe that finding more stones will reveal to me who you yourselves truly are.
What is this starstone exactly? Where does it come from?
Starstone is not what it seems, Source Hunter. Its true nature must be part of a greater secret, a secret lost, even to me. Do you see what violence my work has suffered? What wounds lay upon the tapestry of time?
Mysteries of all time, gaps in history. Oh, how they've tormented me for eons.
It would appear that Starstone transforms at your touch, granting me new thread by which to mend the tapestry. Thus, it restores time itself.
I see. see what the void would shrink, Starstone restores.
Yes, though I cannot explain why this Starstone is the antidote to the void's ravishment of our realm. If we do not restore time, if we do not discover the true nature of these stones, the void will consume us all.
If these stones can heal history, we must seek them out.
Indeed you must, though I may not yet understand why. It seems that you and you alone can unlock the powers within Starstone. Yet we are not the only entities who know these stones to be so much more than pretty gems.
Why, of course, that's what they were doing. I have recorded their doings, you see. Collectors of Starstone, more and more by the day. Now I understand. They'd keep the stones from our reach. They'd prevent the mending of time.
Without these stones, Hunter, there will be no Rivellon. The entire tapestry will crumble. Even this plane will fall victim to the void's insatiable hunger.
Wow.
That shall never be, milady. As sure as Zix comes before Zax, we will put a stop to it. First we mend the tapestry, then we stop the void. Please, our most mysterious guest, are you ready? Are you willing? Will you hunt out the stones? Will you help us restore what has been lost? What'll it be,
I do believe that we should help them. But let me talk to my assistant.
Not but a moment ago, we were hunting Source in Rivellon, and now we're being told that we alone can prevent the end of time by way of some magical stones. What do you make of it?
I could either say one, say what ZixZax and the Weaver will. I need more evidence before I buy into this. Or I can go with what they're saying. I think I'll do that. I'll choose number 2.
We can't deny our reaction to Starstone. There must be something to all of this, mad as it may seem.
And with her response, I think I'll have her agree.
No matter how improbable, anything is possible. If the Weaver tells the truth, we have some serious work ahead of us.
Alright, now that we consulted each other, we'll go back and talk to ZixZax.
I got something for the glint in your gaze and the set of your brow suggest to me that you've not given up on our dear old Rivellon, not just yet. No, with you searching out Starstone, I believe we'll mend the tapestry in no time. We'll find out just who you are and how exactly to send the void back to wherever it came from. But you'll need a way to travel between Rivellon and this homestead, won't you? Who wouldn't want to see what fantastic changes your search will yield? And who knows what the Weaver might discover about you? Luckily, the power of portals is known to you, so I'll let you in on the little secret of how to transport back and forth from the end of time. Just, you know, don't go sharing it around. Never know who we can trust these days. Off you go, then. You've Starstone to find, and I've a tapestry to examine. Surely there must be some clue here as to how on earth you're related to the end of time.
The Weaver of Time said that finding Starstone helps her weave the tapestry once more. How is that possible?
Cross my heart, hope to fade in the void, I honestly don't know. But ask her. If she claims it is so, perhaps she knows why.
ZixZax, I have more questions for you.
Like the imp said to the ballista operator, shoot!
If I'm supposed to search for the Starstone, it would be handy to know where to start looking.
Wouldn't it just? Would that I had a Starstone sightseeing guide, but alas, such a booklet does not exist. Just like yourselves, starstones are curiously absent from history, both in my writings and on the tapestry of time. From what I can gather, though, they were once cherished by devious sorcerers whose reign ended long ago. The stones are therefore most likely to be found in the ancient places of this world. Ruins, caves, the lairs of long-forgotten evils. Those are the dens you should frequent. 2 more pieces of advice. Don't go unarmed, and consult with my agent.
I still don't understand how Starstone and the Void Dragon are related.
Neither do I, but the mere fact that activated Starstone has set the Weaver of Time weaving again more than implies that it and the Void Dragon are natural enemies. This in turn more than implies that you are the Void's natural enemy, for it is you who is setting new events in motion. You who is handing the Weaver new threads. And that which she is weaving is more than an ornament to decorate the shelter plane. It is both history and future history. It is all of time. We may not understand the how yet, but our aim is clear. We shall save creation from the grip of the Void. Now, isn't that a lovely mission?
It is, ZixZax. You say you are the imp historian, but you seem to be more than a mere imp, and more than a mere historian.
Oh, I don't know if I'm more than those things per se, but having been given a divine mission does have its perks. Old age can't touch me, that's one. Immortality is mine as long as no one skewers me with a sword, and even then I'll be back in a jiffy. But of course, I have a price to pay for something that is priceless. It is my duty to record all of history, and an arduous task that is. Not to mention how much stress that void out there is causing me. The end of time. I'll be out of a job. So, gather those starstones so that we may know the history that was lost. Know so that we must not repeat what leads us to this dangerous precipice, but do better and close the dark eye of the void forever.
Don't you find it somewhat lonesome, being the sole chronicler of time?
Lonesome observing the frontier of creation? Surfing the vibrant tide of the eons, always approaching yet never reaching shore? Lonesome being privy to all that has been and all that is? Well, yes, actually. I don't mean to complain, but one certainly doesn't mind a bit of company now and then. Perhaps you can imagine the profound pleasure it is to have made the Weaver's acquaintance after all these years. I can hardly wait to pick her brain about the great battle of the sons of Sigurd. The last Rivellonian who remembers it died more than 7,000 years ago.
Thank you, ZixZax, for all your information. I'll take my leave.
Before you go, Source Hunter, a final word. Once you return to Rivellon, there will be someone waiting for you. My agent, my eyes and ears upon your world. I hope he'll be able to help you as much as he can. Time, I need hardly remind you, is of the essence.
ZixZax told you the secret of waypoint travel.
I wonder,
Use the
no
Rift
more
travel
about
button
the
to
void,
travel to any
what it
waypoint
is,
shrine you've
what
discovered.
lies at the heart of it.
Alright.
What lies at its
Before I
heart?
do that, though, I'm going to talk
Why,
to the
nothing,
Weaver.
of course. The great absence of all, that even the gods cannot... How welcome you are upon this realm, our most honored guest. I hope you begin to find this place more familiar than it may yet seem.
Weaver of Time, please tell me about yourself.
In the ethereal threads of eternity, do I record the deeds of gods and men, of beasts and spectral apparitions, the drift of continents through changing seas, the rise and fall of empires, the shift of every grain of sand on every beach, the fall of every raindrop on every world, the all but imperceptible touch of lovers' hands. This and all I chronicle without fault. Except, it seems, you.
Me? There are more questions I have for you.
Ask and I shall answer, if I can.
Who are you, really?
I am the Weaver of Time, as I have told you. Though my existence is one that falls behind and yet far exceeds the verb, to be. I am but what I am, and that is task. It is the same for the historian. Chroniclers both are we of the epics of eternity. Perhaps we are one and the same. Task multiplied by 2. Who has made us? I do not know. Why have they done so? I do not know. Am I the beginning? And am I to be the end? Who shall say? Perhaps I am the first thing in creation. Perhaps I am creation. Perhaps I am the creator. Or maybe it is you. You who makes dying stars rekindle. Time alone will tell.
Why is Starstone so important? And why did it react to me and my colleague alone?
Alas, the answers to those questions still elude me. You and Starstone remain the imperfections upon the tapestry. As yet. A hidden answer lies behind this veil of inscrutability, though. For the link between you and the stones reveals that your destinies are intertwined. I believe that starstones will not lead you to new places of wonder only. No. They will also lead to new knowledge through the restoration of the threads of old.
This may sound silly, but aren't you lonesome out here?
Oh, Hunter. I have no need for company. Like I have no need for air or appetite or affection. All I need, and all I am, is time. And time is running out, unless you remedy its decline. And yet, I do enjoy your companionship, for you may prove to become the cure that will heal my slipping soul.
So, if I understand correctly, I am not all featured on the canvas of time.
Quite so. Your absence, it should be an impossibility, but no matter where I look, you cannot be found. I do not know you, which makes you my one perennial imperfection, a blind spot in the eye of time. But perchance I may be cured of this blindness. Perchance the blemish may be undone, and time can be redeemed.
I've heard this place called the End of Time. Is that what it is? No more? No less?
What it is but a seed bereft of sun and water. What it could be, that is what the starstones will tell us. What it is but the end. What it could be is the end of ends. I reside in another realm altogether. But ever since the end of time appeared in these deep dark skies, I materialized here, as if forced to watch the one thing that is unwatchable, unendurable. A thankless task that you may yet free me from forever.
How can I redeem time if, as you say, I am not even part of it?
I think that perhaps you can redeem time, because you create time. Indeed, you have set in motion an event I no longer held possible. Know that no longer I did weave. I sat here, at the end of time and watched on as the void frays the fabric of time like a terrified god that fears the offspring of his own creations. But suddenly there was you. You who stirred the life within the stones. These stones, children of stars, they place new ribbons along my fingers like phantoms out of time. New threads emerged, and I began to weave anew. Starstone gives me new strands to braid into the tapestry. And because you give Starstone energy, it seems that you are creating time.
Me?
These Starstones, please, seek them so that time may yet be mended. Please, for the sake of all that lives and all that loves, seek them so that the void may yet devour itself alone.
I will. Weaver of Time. I'll take my leave.
A question has me stumped, milady. Why are there two of us? Two beings that record all of history parallel to one another.
That
I
is
have the last test. The last test. The last test! If you believe yourself worthy of rifling through my ample treasures, I do dare you to prove it! Find my four sisters, no more than one in each of the realms of your wide world, and each by each, you'll discover how to open me!
Was not expecting that. So what I'm gonna do is just explore around here first. These must be different portals, maybe, that I can go through.
Could I get your autograph?
It shall be my pleasure, Sir Im. I'll embroider it in the first volume of your all-encompassing chronicles.
Yeah, these must be different gateways to different dimensions. Wow, looks amazing. More portals on that side. I wonder if it's the same thing on the other side. Maybe more portals. Interesting. Is that a pig? What the heck? I'm trying to talk to it. To the Forbidden Zone. Well, I don't want to go there yet. To the first garden. Oh, and let's see what this rift travel is. You've opened the Homestead travel menu. This works like a waypoint portal. Select the end of town or teleport to your homestead. Alright. So we're back here. Oh, and I can always go back to ZixZax Observatory. Alright, cool. So I don't think there's anything else for me to do in here. So what we'll do is head back to Sicil. And I think I'll head to the harbor. where the boats are and stuff.
Source Hunters, I welcome you once again to the realm of Rivellon after your travels through the chasms of space. Nice to have found a shelter, wouldn't you agree? Where you can come to no harm. I know the imp historian has told you about his agent on Rivellon, and that agent is I. So now that you know of the alliance between me and Sir ZixZax, let us turn to the business at hand. Starstone. And I'll be delighted to give it. Dark webs are being woven around these parts, and it is my firm belief starstones are the flies the sorcerer spiders are trying to catch. It can therefore hardly be a coincidence that Councillor Jake was a collector of the stones we seek. His foul murder and the plight of dying time must somehow be interconnected. That means the task you have been given remains crucial. Find the assassin that did away with Jake, for you're bound to stumble upon Starstone along the way. While you were being lectured by our friend the historian and the grande dame of time, I snuck into his house and had a look around. The advantage of being a cat, you know. You go where you please with impunity. And sometimes the lady of the house even rewards you with a slice of fresh herring. That's where I saw them in a cabinet. Mere slivers, but specks of starstones nonetheless. They lay there, silent and innocent, though bloody murder may have been committed in their name.
I can't even smell.
Don't we
the
all
sea.
long for a sanctuary where our worldly troubles can be held at bay? A bed or a basket so snug it becomes, in a word, safety. But perhaps I speak only for myself, not for veterans such as yourselves that by necessity call any patch of ground they rest upon home. Like any cat worth its salt, though, I deeply cherish a secret refuge unbeknownst to anyone. To be able to repose without a care is such a precious circumstance, saved all too seldomly.
I wonder, do you put absolute credence in the words of ZixZax, time, void, the looming end?
Let me phrase it like ZixZax might. A universe without time is like a pen without ink. A pointless instrument stripped of the potential of creation. It is void. It is death. It is nothing. I'll not pretend to have all the answers, all that I understand, all that is happening here and out there among the stars, but I do know I'd rather err on the side of caution. If ZixZax worries, I worry. We are talking about a creature, after all, that has reclined among the divines as nonchalantly as you and I laze beside the hearths of home.
How did you become ZixZax's agent?
I met him first, a long time ago, out in the wastes of Youthal Gore. He wondered aloud what on earth a cat was doing out there in the scorching desert, then shared what little food and water he had with him. So I told him who I was and showed him my human form. He laughed and marveled and told me stories about his travels. In the end, he even shared his great sorrow with me. The unspeakable thing you saw through his looking lens. I was awed and frightened, but swore to help him in any way I could. As of now, that includes helping the two of you.
Thank you, Ahu. I will appreciate your help. I'll take my leave.
Oh, before you go, here. Take this teleporter pyramid. A handy toy indeed that ZixZax asked me to give to you. You'll need the other one too if you want to make use of its powers, but alas, I seem to have misplaced it. Don't worry though. Use this one here and it'll take you straight to its twin. Now that this matter has been settled, hunters, I shall detain you no longer. But rest assured, I'll do my share of hunting too. So if you spot a white cat during your travels, do stop to say hello.
Oh, I will.
I'll list of the lot on my racks.
You've just received a teleporter pyramid. These pyramids are linked to each other and always come in pairs. Open your inventory and use the pyramid to teleport to its pair.
Oh my gods! What is going on here? First I have to shoo
Oh
away
my.
a creeping white tomcat, and now there's a perfect stranger in my bathroom. Get out, will you?
Charm, intimidate, reason with NPC. Pursue this character by charming, intimidating, or reasoning. If your perception is high enough, you can see in brackets what answer grants the highest bonus. Alright. Alright, I'll give her a reason. Okay, let's see. Oh man. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, she won the argument.
A magical pyramid, eh? Frivolous and lecherous magic, more like. Leave my house, afore the divines punish you for your aberrant ways. Out!
Using a pyramid
if
teleported you
please.
to the other pyramid.
This
Give
room
them
is
the party
private.
members or drop them on the ground on location to return instantly. Throw them around to bypass traps or barred doors.
Don't just stand there. Go! Hey! Stop that!
Excuse me, but would you mind not handling that? I'd like to keep things just as you please. Well, I was trying to leave.
What are you still doing here? Begone! Out! No!
Using a
if
pyramid
you
on the floor
please.
will leave it behind.
This
Pick it up
room is
first
private.
if you want to take it with you.
Don't just stand there. Go!
Sigurd's beard!
Away
What a
with you.
find!
And then I'll teleport to the end of time just to get out of here.
What are you
Wow, that was quite a predicament. Well, I got the pairs, so... So, King Rat told me about a treasure chest over here that I somehow missed. Oh, I see it. Cool.
I said myself, if I don't start earning an extra gold piece now, I'll walk out that door.
Good on you.
So let's see what this has inside.
So what do they say?
Well, what does it matter? Daylight
Oh,
was
nice.
all suited
Antique
to my
plate
nature
armor.
anyhow.
Yes. Honest pay for
Antique
an honest
cloth
day.
braces. And an oil flask. Alright, so let me just check out my inventory. So I'll give the plate armor to arena. I will equip the braces and switch over to arena.
I said myself, if
Let's
I don't
see.
start earning an extra gold piece an hour, I'll walk out that door.
Good on you. These boss men respect compliments, you know. So what did he say?
Well, what does it matter? Daylight was more suited to my nature anyhow.
Yes.
Okay, I guess I can't combine it with that. I'm not really sure about crafting, so if anyone who knows how to craft or anything, leave a comment. I think we'll go back to the market and see what we can sell.
Heavenly herring, delicious dogfish, yours for a scrap of gold each.
Toll of snake, ring of worm, brew and spice 'em, stir and churn.
Not in the mood for cheese. That excuse is more holes than a slice of this.
And I'm trying to find some sort of vendor who I can sell this stuff to.
Heavenly herring, delicious dogfish, yours for a scrap of gold.
Lonesome, spiritless. Perhaps wrestling an earth elemental will inject some vim into your routine.
Not in the mood for cheese.
Well, what sort of arrows do you want? Freezing? Silver? Poison?
Oh,
Get to the
perfect.
point.
Potions to bemuscle you. Scrolls
So let's see what I can sell.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Lonesome, spiritless. Perhaps wrestling an earth elemental will inject some vim into your routine.
Good day to you.
Let's see. Halibut.
So let's
sheep's
see what we
cheese,
can get
tomatoes.
for Provion.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Well, hello there.
Alright, awesome. Because I did a little more gold for her, she had a better attitude towards me. So let's see. I think I'll trade shoes.
Tomatoes.
Paid a big cheese on your rope with a wheel of the good stuff.
Let's see. Halibut. Sheep's cheese.
I'll give her
Tomatoes.
70, a little more. Only
Good
because I
day
want to
to
try and get better attitude towards her. Because if I come back here a lot, I'm going to be
Quiet
able
day
to
on the
buy
market,
more
it seems.
for better prices, I hope.
Not in the mood for cheese. That excuse is more up with a wheel of the good stuff.
Thank you for your business.
No better solution to the zombie.
Alright
problem
everyone,
than set a
I know this is
silver
going
arrows.
rather slow-paced game, I'm still trying to learn it. So, with that, I will call it an episode. I hope you're enjoying this as much as I am. If you have any comments on how I can
Halibut.
learn
sheep's cheese,
how to play this game a little
tomatoes.
better, or any tips you can give me, leave a comment below, hit the like button, and thank you for watching. Until next time, bye.